So Sunderland have announced the signing of one of the German boys in anyway, and this one is Kerion Dajaku. He's just signed. We've got him on loan from Union Berlin, and Bayern Munich just sent them to Union, and they've just sent him straight out loan to us. I'll give you a little bit of a rundown and of his history and his background, and then we'll get into the rest of the video. So Dajaku's 20-year-old. He's a versatile forward. He can play as a number 2 striker and on the wings. He started his career in Stuttgart, then he moved on to Bayern Munich, and obviously he was at their B team. He made 43 appearances, with 7 goals. Then he moved on to the Bayern Munich first team, making 2 appearances, but then he was loaned out to Union Berlin. He also made 2 appearances for them. For the national team, he's played at under 17s, 18s and 19s, scoring 13 goals throughout his time in the national team. He hasn't played a single game of football this season yet, so I can't see him just jumping straight to the first team or even getting on the bench. He probably have to get up to fitness. But I'm really happy about that. Coach Pascal Stoffer said he's technically very strong, especially on one-on-ones, and he's a real street footballer. So for me, this is a really positive signing yet again. This approach seems to be working like it has with all the other signs what we've brought in up to now. So I have every bit of optimism that it's going to carry on in that sense. So with him coming in, this gives us a bit more strength in attacking sense. Also, I believe that it will give McGeady and Gooch a bit more emphasis to up their games, because at recent games they haven't been having the best, let's be honest. And I believe with him coming in, he's direct competition for them, their 2 spots, as he's versatile, he can play on either side. So for me, this is a very positive signing. I did in the beginning, with this approach from KLD, I did have my reservations, I'm not going to lie. I was one of them who thought, this kind of get us out of League One. But with us sitting kind of in the league at the minute, they're all proven us wrong, and I'm absolutely out of the moon. As to be honest, I bet you 98% of the people on here are probably in the same boat as me. So I believe that 1 or 2 more signings, either for cover or direct competition, and this is, if not the best transfer window we've done since we dropped down into this league. I'll just put it into perspective for you. This time last year, Phil Parkinson thought it was a great idea to bring in Danny Graham. I know at the time, a few Sunderland supporters would have thought he can do a job in League One, but look how it turned out. It didn't work for him. But this is a totally different approach, a totally different way of bringing in different players. And for me, I'm really excited about this signing. It's something what we haven't really got. Very pacey. If you can watch his YouTube, highlights, I'll try and link the video in the description below so you can have a look. He looks a talent. He really does look a really good player, and I'm so glad we've got him at the club. Like I say, there's 1 or 2 more signings. We're linked with the other German lad, a goalkeeper. He's Hoffman. Like I was saying, he'll probably be coming in. Then I probably want an out-and-out striker, and I'll be absolutely beside myself if we can get them 2 players out of the line. I will be beside myself happy with this transfer window, and I think if we do get them 2 other players in, we're going to win the league. End of. So that's it from me for now. Comment below if you're happy with this signing. Go and search his highlights as well on YouTube, and you'll be surprised at the way he plays and how talented he really is, for a young player. Obviously, I can't see him coming straight in the team with him not playing a game this season. Obviously, he's had COVID as well just last month, and a foot injury. And so I think we'll have to bide our time, and we will see him in a few weeks or something, So for me, I'm happy. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you in the next video.